Hey guys, I'm Morentin with Glaucoma Hope. So today is December 8th, 2016. It's about day 22 or 23 with 100 days of videos and about day 11 or so of the 21-day reset. All right. So 21-day resets moving along really smoothly. We're over the hump. We're past the halfway point. Body's functioning good. I feel awesome. Things are going good with that. All right. The eyes, it's really cool. One thing that's going on with my eyes is that's really cool is that I'll talk about is got a little itch right there. But one thing that I'll talk about is there's the eyesight thing, being able to see and all that kind of stuff. That's important, right? But the other stuff with glaucoma, there's like things like that you feel like sometimes you'll feel like a weight or a crowding over the eye that is affected. With me, it's this eye, the right eye. So like the lights above me, like the light above me here, or the sunlight, or like lights in a department store, in a hospital, in a gym, they make you have like a weight on me that feels heavy and lets me know that my glaucoma is there and that I'm losing my vision, that my vision is compromised. And it's uncomfortable. That's why you see people wear those wraparound shades. Why Bono wears those wraparound shades, right? Why the grandmas wear those welder's shades. So, that they hold tight to your head so no light seeps in, so you don't feel that heaviness or that crowding, because it is uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. And then there's other things like sometimes like you'll see go into where it's just a flash of white with these little pinholes and flashing stuff, and it's like really crazy, like whoa, like you have to close your eyes because it happens when your eyes are open, right? So and so that's messed up. So you're like, whoa, wait a minute, or you try to have like a really dark glass, like you don't even care if it's like fucking black, there's something over you. Like when that was happening with me with my right eye, I thought, man, I'm gonna have to walk around with a patch over my eye or something, like just to exist. And it's uncomfortable. And then along with all that stuff goes major headaches, right? Like those flashing things, and it's screwed up. So it's not just eyesight. There's all kinds of other stuff that goes along with it, right? And I don't have that right now. I have had it, and I've had it consistently, almost on a daily basis at times. And I don't have it right now, and I haven't had it for several days, right? So it's really, really cool. I did feel a little bit of some crowding yesterday, just for a couple of minutes, and when it hit dusk. And usually at dusk, I would feel like everything just like turns into haziness, right? And that's not happening right now. I talked about that yesterday, where my astigmatism isn't affected right now when it turns to dusk, but I did feel a little bit, and this happened for a couple of minutes when I was walking in this certain area between these two buildings, and once that opened up, then it went away. It was really interesting. But it was sort of like, because that was like a little tunnel, I think. I don't know, but anyways, but that was just, and it was just very, very slight. It wasn't that heaviness that I felt. It was just like, oh, I'm still sort of there, but but I have glaucoma. It's okay. I'm like, that's not going away. That's something I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to manage for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to whatever. So, but that's not happening right now. And then all those pains, the shooting lights, all that stuff, that's not happening. So that's really awesome results. Okay, and I'm really, really happy about that. So, one other thing I'll do really quick too is with checking in is my eyesight. As far as the visual, like the snapshot of it, the left eye is good, like it's been, and then the right eye, it's really good. Before, just a few weeks ago, I was seeing about 70%, right, of stuff, and like if there was a word with 10 letters, and I looked at it, I'd see 7 letters. The other 3 were just gone. They weren't blurry, they were gone, right? They were just white, right? So I would have to guess what those letters were. But now it's more where I could see everything. It says that some stuff is clear, some stuff is blurry. And it went from so it went from not white to blurry to big blobs to smaller blobs to slivers, right? So I'm seeing more slivers right now. I'm seeing about 80 to 90% clear, with a slight haziness, and then little tiny slivers of more haziness, right? So it's not, so my right eye isn't quite as sharp as my left. I'm hoping that it does get there, but I'm seeing almost there, and then there is little slivers of where it's a little bit more hazy, but I can still make out what things are, right? So that's really good. I'm happy about that. Okay, so eyesight's going well, good. So let's talk about the Emerald Cup. The Emerald Cup is something I'm going to tomorrow, right? I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to be there over the weekend. It's basically a cannabis convention, right? And it's a competition as well, where a bunch of growers and extractors and all this kind of stuff, they put up their best stuff, and they show the world what they have, as far as effects, medicinal qualities, all this kind of stuff. So, or the components of it or whatever. So they go off of flavors, effect, and then they actually test the stuff in labs to see what the constituents or components are in there, and so it's really cool, really cool stuff with that. And I'm going to be able to source some really good oils and things like that. So one of the main ingredient that I use to help with the glaucoma is the cannabis oil, right? Specific cannabis oils, specific strains, and specific extraction processes, right? We don't do the herbs, we don't smoke the herbs, because that doesn't work, all right? That doesn't work to manage it. It might lower your pressure a little bit while you're smoking whatever, but it doesn't manage the glaucoma, right? It's not going to stop it. It might make it feel better a little bit, but it's not going to stop it. It's not, that's not a solution at all. Not at all. The cannabis oil by itself, even the best, is not a solution by itself at all. Okay? So I've discovered that because I've tried it, right? I've been doing the cannabis oils for over 2.5 years straight now, right? With success. But I've tried it with just the cannabis oils, and it didn't work. Okay, there's other things that you need to support it, including some tonic herbs, extracts, superfoods, and exercise, eye exercises, and body exercises, things like that. So a whole protocol of stuff. Okay, and then you have to take enough of the oils as well to have a beneficial effect and all this kind of stuff too. So there's a lot of things that go on besides just having that one thing, because one thing doesn't help you. Because one thing isn't going to make you healthy, because it's a holistic process. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to this Emerald Cup, is because I'm letting people know that I exist, that I have found a solution, and I found a solution that could help legitimize the cannabis industry, right? They're looking for someone like me that has solutions that not only that have things that have not only been shown to sort of help stuff, but actually manage a condition for a period of time, right? So that's why I've been doing this for so long, 2.5 years, right? And that's why I'm bringing on other case studies as well to help build out, more and more stronger arguments for cannabis oils and superfoods and tonic herbs and alternative and holistic therapies to help manage conditions, right? That's what we're all about. So not just glaucoma, depression, anxiety, heart disease, blood pressure, thyroid, whatever you could imagine. Alternative and holistic therapies can help either manage or get rid of those conditions. Okay, and that's what I do. That's what I've been doing for 30 years. Okay, So I'm a good person to be the face of some of this for the industry. And so I'm going to be talking to, people that have the podcasts, the blogs, the cable shows, and all that kind of stuff, and get the word out that that we have something that could help people. All right, and so that's my mission for this weekend. It's my mission for the rest of my life, basically. That's my mission for this weekend. I have to immerse myself in this stuff, so I make sure that I'm always on the cutting edge of what's going on, and I always have access to supply. Because knowing what's up and knowing what helps is one thing, but having a supply of the stuff is another, right? Just knowing what works isn't going to help you if you don't have a consistent supply. So that's what I make sure that we have, is consistent supplies of stuff, so that when you need it, you have it, right? That's what's going to make the difference in my life and in your life if you have conditions that you want to manage. All right. So wish me luck this weekend. I want to find. I have some good sources already, but I want to strengthen some relationships, develop some more relationships, and just get the word out. Right. So that another thing with you guys, help me get the word out for this. MOVIDA is more than a company. The company that I'm starting. It's more than just a company, though. It's a movement. It's a movement to help people manage their conditions with alternative and holistic therapies, to take back their health, to take responsibility for their health, to take it back, and to help it through your own doing, through assistance, support, and community. The way things are supposed to be done, not by some hierarchy, some institution or some government telling you what you're supposed to do. Doing things the way they are supposed to be done, holistically and through community. All right. So again, share this thing though. Before I go, share this video. Share these videos. Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube, all that stuff. We're on all those. We're on Blogger, whatever. Share this stuff. Let people know about us. Like the page, whatever. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Okay? Al Morentin, Glaucoma Hope. Peace.